The sun is starting to set on my 10-week half marathon training program. This is week 10, taper time. Week 10, this is it. No more training weeks. There are lots of rest days this week when you look at the schedule, so I'm trying to focus on things that I love to do to stay busy, on eating well. Things are going good until Friday when I get a little case of the pre-race jitters. And not every day is a rest day. I still have 4 more runs to get in this week. I am so glad you are here. Let's jump in. Sunday is training day 64, and because we are tapering, this is only a 6-kilometer slow zone 2 run. 1 week from today, 1 week from this moment, I'll be done. This was a great run to start my last week of training off. It was a nice slow-paced run, and I kept my heart rate right where it was supposed to be. I won't include a whole lot of details here because I did a whole other video on this particular run in my Miles in the Middle series, and you can see it up above. Monday is training day 65. We're going to try and catch the sunset, but we're not sure if we're going to. Yep, we found it, so went for a little stroll. I have 3 rest days this week, so I'm trying to keep myself calm and do things that I love to do. And thankfully, I did not break an ankle while trying to navigate these treacherous rocks. In hindsight, maybe not the best thing to do a few days before a race, but we had lots of laughs. And then on to training day 66. Good morning. Here we are ready to do the 10-kilometer steady run. It is a beautiful sunny day, but it's cold again. Look, I'm with this headband on and my jacket again, and I'm contemplating mittens. I'm hoping not much wind, but regardless of the weather, the run is happening, and we are going for 10 kilometers, trying to keep my heart rate in zone 3. I just want it to be a good run because this is the last one of any distance before race day. Another thing I should add is today I do not have my chest strap heart monitor on. I'm going to try it without it. I'm not planning to wear it on race day, so I thought, well, I'm going to do this 10K without it, and we'll see how that goes. I can tell you one thing, it already feels better. Much less constriction around the rib cage and chest area. So a funny little thing just happened. I've been going on my run. I'm only like 2.5 kilometers into it. I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Like the sky is brilliant blue. It's actually heating up a bit. And then I realized this is a steady run, not a zone 2. I'm supposed to be putting a little more effort into it. So I kind of forgot that. I was in the zone, the wrong zone, but I was in the zone. And then once I got my zones straightened out, I was warm. It heated up quickly, so I was taken off a layer. So today was a good run. Let's look at the details here. As far as how it felt like a good run. It was beautiful. I was overdressed, even though it was cold when I left. It warmed up. Okay, so 10.15 kilometers was the distance. Total time, 1 hour, 8 minutes. So I think that's okay for a steady run. My pace was 6:46, and my average heart rate was 148. So that's interesting. So for zone 3, the numbers show I should go up to 143 for zone 3, but as I've been saying in my videos, I think those numbers are a little off, and I was targeting around 148, 149. But what is interesting to me is I'm not wearing the chest strap heart monitor, so that's just with my wrist monitor on my Garmin. And that feels the same. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a big difference between the chest strap and the wrist monitor. So those are the numbers. I am getting excited and nervous. I only have the 6K tomorrow and then maybe the 3K on Saturday. And here we are, Wednesday already. Good morning, Lead Your Living Run Club. And that is honestly how I feel like we're in this together. This is, oh, let me get my paper. Just one sec. So as you know, I'm doing this 10-week, 70-day training program for a half marathon. 10 weeks, 70 days, and we are day 67. Oh my God, I can't even believe it's here. Like, race day is in 4 days. I have a mixture of feelings. The biggest feeling I think I'm experiencing is excitement. It's happening. It is Wednesday, and on Sunday, I line up at the start line for the half marathon race. We have trained together. I'm training for the Blue Nose Half Marathon, and I know many of you are training for other races as well. So if you are racing anytime in the near future, and in particular this weekend, good luck. Just like my shirt says, we are getting her done. This was it's a special t-shirt, so I'm doing my run today. This is my very first shirt that I received when I was in my first Blue Nose race. And I think like 2009 to 2007. So I usually wear this on race day. So I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to bring this out for the last official run of the training program. I'll get it all washed and spiffy for race day as well. We are hitting the road today for 6 kilometers, steady pace. Oh my gosh, I am so glad I looked at this. I was thinking it was 6 kilometers slow pace. Okay, it's 6 kilometers steady pace. So trying to keep my heart rate in zone 3, which is around the upper limit of that is 143, 144. But if you've watched any of my videos, you're realizing the numbers I calculated don't perfectly align with how I'm feeling and what my experience has been. So I would say 145, 146, 147 is all okay for me for zone 3, that steady run. All right, we'll see you on the road. Doesn't this feel weird? It's all coming to I don't know, is it coming to an end, or is it about to be a new beginning that starts after race day? All right, we'll talk more. The run was actually feeling great. I had tons of energy, and so I had to keep a little eye on my heart rate. Okay, I'm taking a little walk break, only because my watch says, and I don't have my my chest strap monitor on, just using my wrist, but my heart rate's up to 160, and that's not what we're going for this steady run. It could be a mix of nerves and excitement, and well, there's a big truck coming. This will probably be noisy. Well, yeah, that heart rate thing could be a mix of excitement, anxiety, all of that. And so I just thought, okay, let's kind of keep it down. I don't want to, oh, and another truck coming this way. I guess I'll cross now. But I don't want to overextend 4 days before the race. So we're back down to 140. So good to go. And my phone is dying, so I thought I better get a little bit of videoing in. Probably won't see you until the finish line, given that the finish line. There's no finish line. I mean, I probably won't see you until we get to the end of this run. See, I have race on my mind. Okay, it is done. In my mind, it's the last official run of this training program. As I've said a few times, I have a 3 kilometer easy run scheduled for day 70, the end of the schedule, the day before the race. In all the years I've been using this program, I've never done that one. I always kind of just skip it because it's usually a travel day. However, not sure whether it will happen or not. So in my mind, today's the last official run day before the race. So let's look at the details for today, day 67 for the 6 kilometer steady run. So distance 6.1 kilometers, time 37:55. So that pace isn't bad then. Pace 6 minutes 13 seconds. Now I'm curious, yeah, the average heart rate 150. Oh, sorry, I have sunscreen in my eyes. Average heart rate 150. So this was supposed to be mainly zone 3. So I think that's a little high, but you know what? I'm not surprised with that. I was just excited. I had like a gazillion little emotions happening on this run today. Excitement, anxiety, anticipation, all kinds of things. So not totally surprised that the heart rate was a little higher. Training day 68 is a rest day. Well, I tried to rest and relax. I did a bit of reading, which I love to do, and then I couldn't settle down with the reading. So then I started to study the race route. And so then I flipped to checking out what the weather forecast is for race day. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of true rest and relaxation on this rest day. Training day 69, my second rest day in a row, brought on a full case of pre-race jitters. I have energy to burn. It was one of those days that everything I touched seemed to turn to stone or broke or fell. I had so much anxious energy bubbling inside me. I hit the garden, and you can see a whole separate video, a 5-minute video that I have on just Friday with my pre-race jitters. They are real. Okay, it is Saturday morning before the race, and I have been on the fence about whether or not to do this last run for day 70 before we head out to travel for the race. I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'll do the full 3 kilometers. It's only 3, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to go out and really just move my legs. It's obviously zone 2, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, Run Club, here we are. Day 70, last official day. It's only a little 3-kilometer run. When I get home, I'll get packed and showered and ready to go, and then we'll hit the road for the 4-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive. Go to the expo, pick up the race kit, get into our hotel, and then stress until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. No, I'm getting the anxiety under control. You guys have given lots of great advice, so thank you. Okay, I'm back from my 3K run. It was uneventful, really. It's done. I don't think ever have done this last day training run. I've heard some people refer to this last day of run. I've heard them refer to it as the shakeout run, and it does make sense because it does kind of just shake out the nerves and just kind of remind you that you've done your training. All of that is done. Now it is just time to show up at the start line. And as I've said many times over the years in past runs, that when you show up the start line, that is the time to just drop the worries, the stress, the anxiety, leave it all at the start line. You don't need to be carrying that extra weight. And that's exactly what I plan to do. We'll be back next week with a wrap-up video. See you then. In the meantime, check out some of the other videos. I want to say this is signing off from the Lead Your Living Run Club. I do really feel like we're a run club together. Thank you for joining me on these videos. I love it. I love that that we're sharing these experiences together. I'm sharing the videos and you're sending me private messages and comments on my channel. And I so appreciate that. So yeah, the Lead Your Living Run Club is signing off for now.